Now, how does one make an inspiring video designed to suck you and compel you into joining me when I'm in my car? And obviously it's all steamed up, so you can tell that it's pretty yucky weather outside at the moment here in glorious England. Well, one thing, you could cheer me up by telling me how the weather is near you. When you're watching this video, just stick your head outside. If it's daytime, tell me if it's glorious. Tell me if it's not glorious. Or if it's night time, let me know. Interact a little bit. That'd be cool. And something else, you may notice in the back of the car there I've got a child seat. That's because I've got two young boys. One who needs the car seat still. My eldest loves the drums. My youngest, Eric, he loves playing the violin. And he also loves bugs, especially snails, and wants to become an entomologist, which is pretty funky. So if you've got kids, what do they want to do when they grow up? Hopefully you're going to be in a position to support them, which is exactly what I want to do, and that's one of the things that working on the internet and building a team with the Internet Wealth Initiative is going to allow me to do. Now, just recently I've done a few videos on entertainment, building up energy in your sales messages and in your videos and blogs, and basically trying to change people's states, trying to inspire them and give them focus and direction. So how am I going to do this from the car? Well, I've been thinking a lot about all the phenomenon of the last sort of 20-30 years, or 40 years almost, things that have sort of taken people from nothing to somewhere massive, huge impacts around the world, in the world of entertainment I was thinking of at first. And I was thinking three of the biggest entertainment phenomenons in the last 30 to 40 years are, I was listening to the soundtrack of it on the radio on the way here this morning, which gave me the idea, Star Wars. Absolutely hugely massive. Star Wars, Harry Potter, again taking, the lady who wrote it started off, she was writing it just to try and write a book, raising a child at the same time, and now she's a billionaireess. And then you've got, of course, Lord of the Rings, the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy, and now we're doing The Hobbit as well. And what's the common theme? Magic. There's a lot of magic. I mean, obviously in Star Wars it's the Force, and you've got the magic of Harry Potter, the magic of Gandalf in the Lord of the Ring and Hobbit films. Magic, we all love a bit of magic. Even though, science tells us, there's no such thing as magic. Well, the universe itself and everything that holds it together is pretty magical, but we all want magic in our lives. And the other thing we want connection. We want connection and we want magic. So when you're making a sales letter or a sales video or something, connection, like I did at the beginning of the video here, I'm trying to connect with you through your weather conditions, and also, if you've got kids, I'd like to know, what's going on, and a bit of interaction below the video in the comments would be fantastic. But how do we create some magic? Well, when I was listening to the Star Wars theme tune this morning, in the car on the way to work, I was transported back to when I first went to the cinema and first saw Star Wars, and what an amazing magical experience it was. I went with my parents. I was very excited. I was a bit apprehensive because I didn't know quite what to expect because I hadn't seen Star Wars yet. I went back in, was it 1977, 1978 to see the original. Can't remember even if I had popcorn or anything like that. But why don't you think back to maybe the first sort of great cinematic experience you had? Was there popcorn? Was there Coke? Was there a drink? Was there hot dogs? Were you with your parents? What film was it? How did you feel? And then just close your eyes for a few moments and just go back to the film and just try and remember how you felt at the time at certain parts throughout the film, and then how did you feel at the end? Were you happy? Were you sad? A great film that can often bring back some magical memories is, of course, E.T., classic Steven Spielberg film. So many people at the end of that film, men, women, kids, they were crying because it was a very touching movie. So again, just think back. How did you feel at E.T.? if that's a film you saw. How did you feel the first time? How was that first cinematic experience? And then again, if you're thinking about that, it's probably made you feel a little bit different. It's probably taking it away from where you were just now. You were probably, when you first sat down to watch this video, you were probably thinking, what's this guy going to talk about today? You probably read the headline above. You're watching this, and then all of a sudden I've taken you on a journey into weather, kids, and back to the cinema and Star Wars, and magic. So, tell a story. It's easy to tell a story. Just think about things that mean things to you, because when you talk about things that mean things to you, it's easy to get passionate, and it's easy to transfer how you're feeling onto other people and connect with them. And hopefully, if you do it in the right way, and hopefully I've done a little bit of that today, I've created a little bit of magic by making you feel a bit happier and a bit more connected, hopefully to everybody that watches this video. If you'd like to know more about what we do at the IWI, the Internet Wealth Initiative, and find out how we're trying to conquer the world and basically give everyone who joins us their life back, click on one of the links below. Bye for now.